Being comfortable in the unknown and exploring what I don't know is hard for me on a daily level.
Victoria, why don't you start by just telling us a little bit about the values that have kind of driven you to this point?
I've always loved that quote, which is, people will never remember what you did, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. And I think I've always done that in advertising and now want to do it as a business.
What are the greatest challenges that you face now personally in your leadership?
Being comfortable in the unknown and exploring what I don't know and how you are vulnerable when investors are looking for certainty. I struggle with that a bit. What would you say about that?
A true vulnerability comes from a sense of self, from knowing who you are, what you're passionate about. And when you convey that to people, here's what I know, here's what I don't know, here's where I would love your help, 99 times out of 100, they experience that as confidence and certainty and strength because that's what it is.
Yeah.
So Victoria, let's go to take one of those things that you say to yourself that undermines you a bit.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so would you say that you don't know what you're talking about is an indisputable fact?
Definitely a story I'm telling myself.
Okay, would you say it's helpful?
No.
Or unhelpful?
Very unhelpful. Well, nor is it true.
So what is more true? Do you actually know what you're talking about?
Yes.
How do you come to that conclusion?
Because I have insight and experience that is specific to this that helps the argument.
We tend to delude ourselves on the downside, whereas pragmatically, I just think it's a better idea to delude yourself on the upside. I mean, you're not sure either way. You might as well tell yourself a story that helps you move forward. And you can literally do this with everything you say. Then, the last step of it is to really bond that to your identity. So when we say things like, I am, whatever we say next is part of our identity. So you have to be really, really thoughtful about what follows I am. The last step for you is to think about what kind of person you are as you think about this particular belief and story. What would you say?
I am pretty driven, pretty passionate and pretty confident, which allows me to kind of believe in myself and the idea.
And what's the burning ambition you have for yourself as a leader?
But I think there is an intimacy to humanity and relationships which is lost at work. And I'd love to bring it back for all generations and all cultures. So to kind of enable people to apply themselves as people and not as machines, I would love to achieve.
Thank you for a wonderful, authentic, vulnerable conversation, Victoria.
Thank you.